What you've touched on is scaring some people shitless.
Bang, it's the San Ho thing. Overlasting lyricism, I spare your gizm, a vocal accessism. The local texture is the next to give me MC with new styles. My group house hustling these addict, fanatic, muscular, who are bustin' and combustible, rebustible, 8-ball down my esophagus. Female stocking this, and now I got to piss 40 ounces of liquor blood thicker than potent bombs. Like your mom asks, why you talk like that? Blah, 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 say.
Underground at play for all ears to listen. It's a cabin binging, created by mind and soul, and bowls of green herbs to make us move this land. To understand the way mind shifts with the band. Now take your own position and guard for your wrist. Throw up your fucking arms and hope the styles never get dissed. Cause if my styles get dissed, I got the fist of style Messiah, diverse in the Esoin to lead you to your life ending. Stop pretending how you were always on my side, but how can it be on my side while I'm here looking at you on that side to a mirror? And the fear of you is me and a crew that drives cabs. So behold, we are gypsies in a flash. We'll always make you last in a line of destruction. And now your ass is blasted off into space, and the color of your face is turning red like them dead ass devils you symbolize.
Gypsy cap, gypsy cap, gypsy caps, gypsy caps. Introducing new rhyme skills, inconclusive mind creations, positive imaginations, above our temptations. Talk to the tempted commercial people resenting my rap talent. Still my rap balance is far beyond Megatron elevations, trials of the many tribulations. Therefore the mind stated, underground rap debated, created new dimensions, comprehensions overlooking others who continuously smothers diversions of the mind complex in the past dissections, eating in the gypsy cap digestion. Perfectionists we are, rhyme skills far past subpar. Realize that most stars are just mediocre. The easy get stripped and the mastermind the game is strip poker. Left a mere joker.
Usually I'm mutually in a relaxed kind of form. Good sweet begins to swarm down my spine to caught up pimped and sweaty rhymes. But speaks my mind never had a canine. A dude as long as the limb was at cloud 9. Misdemeanor verbal crimes. But a band is a band of sample through the choir of EPS. Reach the air star 10. Burst of stress through a sample-proof disc. Search my parents for night. Here's my nuts trying busties. Break it down to break 'em a 7. Send soulless souls to heaven. Adidas t-shirts make women flirt. All day I dream about sex. Clitoris is hurt. Now how should I flex so it feels better? Take off the hot sweater, feel refreshed. Let's oppress upstairs on the door on the right. Where foggy sweat illuminates the black light. California, how much I warn you? West Coast butter on it. I can't believe it's not butter. Try and stutter. Put sentences out for mothers. I squeeze gangs out of their claim colors. I realize I am aside from MIU, taking out all others. Brother.
Hello, anybody there? No sound. Hello. I guess not.
A track to cylindrical test to rap actors, crack poison vats of ignorance in many minds of politicians, censor educations of revolutions, evolutions, pollute the head, swelling types of rebellion, tell the tale that most motherfuckers fail to obtain the fame. Glorious game to know my name, same intro galactics, practicing my mental flipping verbs in the central capital. Esoin, compiling the West to be styling, the ill Asiatic profiling when I'm piling beats, rhymes, and gypsies to cutthroat when I wrote. Murder to let your body float. Whoa, what I had the bitch bit so hard. It ain't my fault, SJ caught ya off guard. It starred S-O-N and the Klove. Ordinary individuals from the Zay. I say, San Jose with the Zayla. Zayla, what? Straight from the gut, I must admit you weren't the shit. Weren't the interacting to the swing of my subtracting dope from the unable mentally to cope. I hope the answer would be isotoping with a hopeless being, heard not seen in a gleam of a ring.
Ring.
Hello?
Ring.
Hello?
Ring.
Hello?
Ring.
Hello?
Ring.
Hello?
Ring.
It's so dope. Put a T over the D at the S for the isotopes, never smoking stress. We got the Killa Klove and the Esoin. Together isotopes, all four, Gypsy Cat, we win. Ho is the town where we all post. Broken up in two parts, we're all from the same coast. West, that is where the sun is the brightest. West, that is where the clovers are so green. Green like the grass that you smoke right out your pipe. Blowing out them clouds, the thrill of the lonely night. And when the night gets full, your ass is caught in a hot box. High off your mind, losing everything but your socks to the Klove. Cause I wouldn't take your last resort until I heard about the fact that your ass was from New York. So I took them holy socks off and gave it to the neighborhood bum. Knocked your ass to the ground and coked her out until you're numb. And now you can't feel, not even but one touch. But if you feel real hard, you might feel the Klove in your gut. Now I'll release your mind from this hypnotism. Don't ever mess with Gypsy Cab or the isotopes invention.
There's a whole range of things you can do to shape the future.
Damn, it's hella cold out here. Hey, dude, I was down over by McLaughlin, man. I seen that shit you did, dude. It was fat. For real. You did that with Dover and Plug. I see that Royal too. That was fat, man.
I wear my black sweats on over my pants. I dance. I look myself upon the mirror. I figure, yo, that's my mom. I hope she does not awake. I must be hella quiet and not make one mistake. I make sure that I got my fat caps upon my backpack. I slap that shit on tight so it won't fall. I call all my boys, I will tell them I'll be there in my car, yo. So don't make not too much noise. It's 2 in the morning. People are sleeping and condoning with the rest. Y'all from the West Coast. Let's represent now. Let's bomb upon the trains and upon the light rail. Heading downtown under the station. I got my phantom cap and I started my creation on the wall. It was hella quiet. I took a bomb brick and terrorized it some more. Just like you treat a whore. You bomb that bitch one time and you don't see that whore no more. But unlike whores strangle town to town, to let all fools know who's the dopest underground writer. I'm not no biter and I'm not no saint. I'll beat your motherfucking ass with scribbles on my paint.
Scribbles on your paint. I see.
The logic of bombing, I got plenty explanations. That's why, of course, bombing is a regulation to my life. You see, bombing to me's like a sport. Instead of basketballs, I got crowd out on my court. Now lay low and watch for them cars to go by. And soon as it is gone, bomb your name and then get high with the boys. What more is there to enjoy? But drink some Foster beers and go look for them stupid ass boys who did a joke. They try to poke at the Klove, but really there's a joke cause they got poked and then provoked from their name. The fame they got was really none. You stupid little hoes, you go back home to your mom and run. Dope City Rockers in the house. The 9-7. Oh no. Dope City Rockers, cause you'll never stop the Dope City Rockers, cause you'll never stop the Dope City Rockers, cause you'll never stop the Klove with the dope that will plug your royal ass. Dope City Rockers, cause you'll never stop the Dope City Rockers, cause you'll never stop the Dope City Rockers, cause you'll never stop the Klove with the dope that will plug your royal ass. Cause I'm a Gypsy Cat bombing soldier. Cause I'm a Gypsy Cat bombing soldier. Cause I'm a soldier. Gypsy Cat bombing soldier. Gypsy Cat bombing soldier. Gypsy Cat bombing soldier. I'm a soldier.
We build a phony philosophy out of fast cars, hi-fi, naked women.
I love the smell of cash. It smells like blood. Nowadays, everybody's talking about they ballin'. Selling they sold the cash only to hear the devil calling. We all in the same boat. hoping to live the fat dream with a fat cream, only to find yourself stuck in between a rock and some hard cash. You better put your guard up, don't start it with me. Chop down that money tree, I be protecting shit with a shield around my premises. Fighting a mental war with Skrilla Scratch as my nemesis. We ending this abrupt, cause fools is getting fucked from the dollar. Does that blood money make you holler? Ho, exactly, that's how it go. But from now we saying nope and just act like you don't, cause I don't follow trends. You ain't a man cause dividends, how you got them ends determines where you begin. See, I'm be that roller with finishing the game in one snap of my rap, doing a toe tap for no A&R. Trying to swindle my bank account, send with you snake bitches, pussy drip on my riches, just keep gave me sexing. Don't think about flexing that pointer and that thumb. You ain't getting numb, straight leaving my wallets numb, Dollar bills all up in my face, but I don't let shit change the pace. Dollar signs flashing in your eyes, you see the devil and I don't act surprised. Dollar bills all up in my face, but I don't let shit change the pace. Dollar signs flashing in your eyes, you see the devil and I don't act surprised. Blazing a real form of dustin', who be lustin', within God we trustin', pulling the stage of hustlin', but losing all the hustle, grabbing fame with only muscle. You musta never used your brain in a cluster, thought ruster, getting all cut up in the mustard, mistaking identity, thinking you the entity, but emptily rhyming using the wrong chemistry, mixing greed with hip-hop, commercially flip-flop for cash flow, getting all screwed up in your asshole. I pass go in this game of monopolizing time. Vapes from green papes only corroding your mind. Blind way of acting, time for some action. Then again you step and I make your eyes black and you're smacking. I smack and attack in different forms of anger. I strangle your mind stake, breaking truth within. Time for some torture, there's head leaking moisture. While you're sweating, I'm forgetting you rolling in my section. Directing the life fast while you watch the mic pad, wiping your drool up off the cash. You almost spit on me, dude. Dollar bills all up in my face, but I don't let shit change the pace. Dollar signs flashing in your eyes, you see the devil and I don't act surprised. Dollar bills all up in my face, but I don't let shit change the pace. Dollar signs flashing in your eyes, you see the devil and I don't act surprised. Act surprised. Nope. Come here. Come here. Come closer. I have something for you. Come here. I said come here.
Getting out of the space. In other words,
and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just down my side, mine's a unison, from a Gypsy cab. I'm safe for this shit. I got something to say in other words, but check it out. Now if I express when I eject, I deserve respect, recollect this introduction. Percussion, kick, drum, snare, hi-hat functions. The minds coming to the cab of gypsies coming a quad. Our prod and poking a pot and toke to the coming of isotopes. My family comes standard in my first priority. Don't ignore me. Explore me with a miraculous touch. Such much dopeness. My messiah's notions, clowns, fraudulent mood swings, spectacular potions, microphones is funny how hands can grip them things. But every day is a better day. Herb smoking makes a hell of day. I twist your mind with words from Guam. 50% or more, half a day. Now it isn't worth speaking when I'm truly speaking. After lending your ears to my words of wisdom, barred up thoughts and membrane prison, affirmative action, versus satisfaction, tribulation surpassing. I must slow down, no way. Sub-leveling from San Jose. In my rhyme schemes and rhyme forms, thinking word swarms. Consider the fact, relax, relapse, the MIU aphrodisiac. But in other words, diverse got something to say. In other words,
comprised of the two minds of unisonic, non-comparable duo, foreclosing the inevitable domination, but there's no refusal. That the chaotic, somewhat idiotic styles are not acceptable. Perceptible harsh sounds that usually compound the air frequency, frequently being played in essence. Styles are played, originality has been delayed, but yo, check it. most of circumstances. Through commercial casualties, this MIU and isotopes is just a cab-related faculty. Though it had to be this way, 2 minds and 2 elements is for the residents of San Jose. I am a gypsy, I shall commence to rinse the stereotype for the future. So in other words, I'll splurge, rhyme style superb, vocabulary lyrical vengeance. Sentence by sentence, diverse in scripts, your mental picture inside the mind through the answer that you will find. That I use the pen to vocalize my beliefs and verbally mistreat, subconsciously causing grief. And though I might be brief, this style of music from beneath. Underground eyes continuously open, but the public is still asleep.
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 In other words, the public is still asleep.
In other words, the public is still asleep.
In other words, the public is still asleep.
The public is still asleep.
But the public is still asleep.
Still asleep. Shit. Wake the fuck up.
But the public is still asleep. In other words,
never waking the fuck up. Shit.
But the public is still asleep.
In other words.
In other words. Distorted when confusion or delusions are explored. Ignore me, and then I shall floor thee to the core. Because the gypsy cap consists of 4. So when I express, I'm bursting doors. While some spit deals, my drunken rhyme is poor. Out my mouth when I cipher, a mental selection on a mental tip. I'm a verbal assassin. I'm blasting blips, appearing on screens. Though I'm wearing talk like rhymers, deriving from spleens. Please check out this rhyme because you better come clean. Because your rhymes, they demean the basis of a new West. Yes, we're coming in our teens. You need to clean out your ears. Sounds elevated only for the peers. This is not for careers that be forming tears. And periods of anger past extensive meditations. Hesitation, solo, indiscreet. Combined with the engine joint machinery of a cab. So I must brag at the gypsies. Diversity.
My profile, not similar to any Pinocchio pretty pattern. Wisdom, fulfill the crystal ball. Word for word fades. Give me agitate, I decapitate your prescriptions. All about code embedded on your flesh is your devilish prescription. The merciful reappearing, disappearing. Redness in my eyes from moments of upliftment. The vising wipes away surprising. In order of pair with the cabins in a single file sex. Reading up your fate, punching your brain, your death is by gypsy dissection. Many stories told, reigns I behold. The result is bloodshed for all the writings abiding that you cite. My senses sense that you're degraded. The truth is coming from a gypsy whose readings are unfadable. I'm unfadable. Procrastinate if you will. My eulogies cause trills. My logical senses says your life is not chronicle. There's a price for my acquaintance, so reassuring my service. No green paper, no funds, now I'll become the soul taker. I pollute to another dimension, spitting out underground comprehension. What's significant is gypsy cat, foreseen destiny's loosening tension. Loosening tension. I'm a gypsy. Through your mind I'll travel. I am a gypsy. Through your mind I'll travel. I am a gypsy. Through your mind I'll travel. I am a gypsy. Unravel. I'm a gypsy. Unravel. I'm a gypsy. Unravel. I'm a gypsy. Unravel. I am a gypsy. Through your mind I travel.
The killer Klove will find you, block out your mind and blind you until you can't see nothing but you can't listen and observe the grateful missions of the gypsy cat bombing soldier. I will fold you into pieces as ice power releases destructional damages that will make you wear bandages, that will make you have scars, but that's the autograph from the star. Killa, Klove with pizzazz, with a bunch of hip hop behind him and just a little taste of jazzy ass sounds with a pound that will make you dance around, that will open up your ears and listen to the West Coast sound. Coming directly from San Jose with an appeal. So all you sorry ass just quit acting like you know the real deal. Before I put you in a field of holiness, beholding this Klove, haven't I told you that I arose with protection and correction of your long life leading neglection? So next time you see the Klove, don't you ever think about now stepping.
Levelly questioning competition with a mission to be supreme MC, and I stay where the best be, and I'm getting hefty mentally. My brain surpasses the masses, whooping your puny ass into a fucking pulp. Here, take a tissue, so your bitch ass can sit and sulk. Cry a river of tears, cause I deliver fears to opposing cliques, chosen to stick around to get tossed around. Flip slapped and dragged underground with the sound of witches screaming. Inside of your dreams, the aftermath of my accomplished battles. In the back of your mind, you can't stop the rattles, but still commence the babbles. Average MCs get left in shambles. When the grapples hook, slap your rhyme book out your hand. Learn a lesson, young man, take one plan and perfect your war strategics. Gather an army, whatever the fuck you need. I still make brain cells bleed, or catch me when I'm sleeping. Off guard and not peeping. Stab me in the back when I didn't hear you creeping. Then to resurrect on the weekend as a beacon, just to show you hip-hop never dies. Surprise, I'm like Visine for the third eye. When you couldn't even pass a word by, it's like word life and true that. All because I made your crew splat in 408 segments. Leave them on my stay pregnant.
I am a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel. I am a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel. I am a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel. I am a gypsy, unravel. I'm a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel. I'm a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel. I'm a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel.
I am a gypsy, through your mind I'll travel. Travel through destinations, through the mind, into the scope of a cornea, center of your membrane. Gypsy cab, mind travelers. Cutthroat, cut the babblers. Gypsies feeling tipsy. Mind travelations.
You bloody little slut.
Monster.
Very impressive.
Hey y'all, Star Messiah's got something to say about a woman. For real, I bet he hit a girl, you know what I'm saying? Her name is AKA Mary Jane. You say you feel me. Heavily thoughts of a certain person's strain momentarily relapse. The reason it's clogging my brain. I'm tripping, the eyes are deceiving, I'm never making contact. Eye contact is brutal, it can cause misery throughout telepathy. Tension is nurtured through my muscles, freaking my ligaments. Women can try and lead me on, but jocking you is infrequent. I married hip-hop when I was 12 to death do us apart. I'm sort of having an affair, she's going to rip me apart. It's medieval, there's no one to blame for all this madness. It's not on me, she blew my mind, my woes are left behind. She's been used and abused by many devils, sex is great, drugs penetrate through the mind of this damn rebel. No need to mention names, but the name is similar to pot. The name made me blunt, it stimulated my thoughts because she was hot. But there was many others, I was just another in her so-called emotions. A boyfriend she had until I came, I made up whole shit for our mutually. I won't let looks grasp me, but they did in this occurrence. At myself, I fell off. Well, hell is hot, so fucking hard. They're both fake. Damn, it's fake, different shit. My mind is dance. Cut close to us, close to fucking sense. My mind is dance. Around the hearing sense. Cut close to us, is dance. My mind is dance. I'm in a blurry mind state. Because it's fucking dance. They say, how could I predict the senses? Just by touching, feeling, hearing, smelling, seeing. Through the mind of this human being. For what used to be a queen, your guard is transparent. Don't ever stay as one of your hoes. All the feelings are decomposed. So I suppose you're blind to the facts. The truth cuts through me like an axe. It might be infected. In that hole of yours, man, I'm doing you up like chores. The reality is that a couple you stay as two loyal lovers. And to sin you begin as a double couple, but you end up freaking another. Why'd you have to fuck with me? You're cold-blooded, heartless, on the road to be a wreck. I guess 14 years and long enough for you to be on earth to gain self-respect. It's so wrong. You haven't been here long. Can you even understand this song? Why is stupidity lasting so long? In that head of yours, mind games make your lane not know what color you claim. How can you maintain these evil confusions? Couldn't hide it all. I was socially here with your illusions. As beautiful as you can be, but under that mask you're someone afraid. Getting laid, front yourself, trying to be a ghetto serenade. The thought is utilized. Remember that letter you wrote me saying that you needed me in your life. You contradict yourself because my life to you is trite. Now what goes around comes around and be coming after you. It's not ironic, it's cut close to a sensible clue, girl. My mind, yes, still remains fucking dense. Still remains, and your hair, close to a sense, cut close to a sense. Yes, my mind is dense. Still remain dense. Cut close to a sense. Close to the sense. My mind is the hearing sense. Cut close to a sense. My mind is dense.
cut close to a sentence.
Yes,
My mind is dense.
still remaining dense and blurry.
Cut close to a sense.
I'm not
Making it fucking dense. I'm in a mysterious mind state.
blurry dense.
Women always try to say that I'm in a dog kind of way. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some ladies out there that just, you know, they know that you're beautiful. And it doesn't matter. Something really scary. Looks hard to see. Starting to sign that shit. Gypsy Cab in my youth. And now through.